I am a real customer, and I love still being here telling people don't give up. I'm living proof that Nutrisystem works and it changes your life, and you don't ever have to be that again. They fix it for you. They help you love yourself and move forward and have a great life.
You saw it right there, Nutrisystem works. And if you are tuning in this hour, you are in for a big treat because Nutrisystem is our today's special here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, I'm your host, and I ran into the kitchen because I needed a big space to show you how much you're getting today in our today's special. When you see Nutrisystem, I want you to think, you know what? I've got portion control. I have professionals putting my food together. I know it's gonna taste good. This is the easiest way that I can feed myself and maybe reach my weight loss goals, which is, and we're gonna show you some befores and afters, and I know you're gonna see yourself in some of those, and I invite you to get our today's special. What you're going to get are, you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Weekends are on your own. What Nutrisystem is gonna teach you how to do is portion control, how to eat, what to eat, so that when you're done, when you get to your goal, you'll be ready to fly. You're gonna get breakfasts. You're going to get lunches. Everything is color-coded. You're going to get dinners. You're going to get snacks. As a matter of fact, 22 each of your breakfasts, lunches, dinners, snacks. You're gonna get extras, including, you're gonna get your 10 containers, and these are allow you to get portion control, so when you wanna take food on the go, even with their lids, you're gonna get those included. You'll also get 7 of the chocolate fudge shakes, which is fantastic. You're gonna get a cutting board that comes right along with it, and you're going to get to be in a system that really does work, and it's easy and it's delicious and it's affordable. As a matter of fact, with our today's special price, this breaks down to be about $9.09 per day for all of your meals. When you think about how much you pay just for lunch, when you go drive through a fast food place that you know is not gonna be good for your weight loss goals, and you think about how much you spend, and that was just one meal, these are nutritious, they're delicious, and I wanna show you some befores and afters just to kind of get your mind in the frame of, I'm gonna do it. This is John. John lost 55 pounds in 6 months. Look at that. So we're talking men and women. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter what your goal is, whether it's 10 pounds or in John's case, it was 55. Maybe for you, it might even be more. Let Nutrisystem walk you through that journey. This is Sheila, who lost 30 pounds in 6 months. Look at that. She looks amazing. She looks, well, you can see, she looks like a whole different person. She's gotta be happier. She's gotta feel better in her skin. And that was Sheila. In 6 months, she lost 30 pounds. Look at Jason, who lost 90 pounds in 2 years. Wow, you talk about a Nutrisystem transformation. That's what we've got for you here, and that's why we get excited about our today's special. I will tell you, it's already been very, very popular today from midnight last night. So many of you have already jumped in, and you've gotten it on auto ship because this is gonna represent 1 month of eating. Weekends are on your own. But if you're saying, I'm gonna need a few months, Tamara, I'm gonna need a few months, right, of Nutrisystem's help to reach my goals, then do what far and away most people are doing, and they're getting it on auto ship so that you get to keep our today's special price, and we'll continue to send it on out to you. And you get to reach the goal that maybe you've set for yourself every year for the last who knows how many years. And this year you say, you know what? I'm gonna reach that goal this year. That's my plan. And that's where Nutrisystem comes in. And that's where Kat Carney comes in as well.
Girl, hey.
It's so good to see you. Kat, you've seen her here at HSN. Of course, you've seen her as a health and wellness reporter on CNN, HLN. We've seen you everywhere. But this is the thing. When we see you here on our screen, we get inspiration because Nutrisystem is not new to you.
Not new to me at all. And neither is weight loss. I was someone who struggled with weight my whole life. I was a heavy child, a heavy adolescent. I was that kid who couldn't find boots that zipped up over my calf. I was, as an adult, I was, you know, that woman who would walk into a store and I would say a little prayer and cross my fingers that I could just find something that fit. That blue sweater there, that was my holiday sweater. That picture there that you're seeing on the left, those pants that you just saw, I have those pants with me now. At one point, I tipped the scale scale at over 240 pounds, and I'm 5'6". So I was carrying a lot of weight, but I told myself, I'm big boned, I'm fluffy, my metabolism is slow. Once I got over 40, oh, I'm over 40, I can't lose weight. Then once the world went on lockdown, I just, I went ham those 3 years. I was eating bread, I was drinking rosé all day, I was good. And I just, I went on Nutrisystem years ago, I took off 45 pounds, so I knew how to do it. So when I had put weight back on, I was like, wait a minute, what am I gonna do here? And do you remember when I was on with you in January? And we said everyone who went on the program when we were on together, they were the lunch bunch.
Yes, of course.
They were the lunch bunch. I was part of the lunch bunch. You see my waistline. You see,
look
right,
at you.
Right. That's what Nutrisystem can do. It can get you there the first time, and if it can get you back. These are the pants. Remember I said, look at those pants I was wearing in that picture? These are the pants that I was wearing in that picture on my summer vacation before I started Nutrisystem. I can stand in one leg of these pants. And again, I was on my summer vacation there. It was 110, 115 degrees because I was in Thailand.
Oh, wow.
And I was wearing pants. See, you can see the pants right there.
Yes.
These are the only reminders I have of my before Nutrisystem life. So we're gonna start a new lunch bunch today.
Yes, we are.
And your challenge is going to be go in your closet, find a pair of pants that are gonna be your before pants. They're gonna be those pants that you call us back in maybe January and say, hey Tamara, hey Kat, I started the program in August when it was the Today Special, and look where I am now. Because I'm telling you, Nutrisystem can get you there.
For sure. And I mean, everything has already been laid out for you. Everything's been portion controlled. So when you reach for a Nutrisystem meal, there's no guilt, there's no worry, there's no, uh-oh, should I not be eating this? And when you start eating, you're gonna say, wait a minute, how in the world am I gonna reach my goal with food this good? That's what we want you to say. Nutrisystem wants it to be good because if it weren't good, we wouldn't stick with it.
That's right. And when I first went on the program, I was still working in news, and I was the medical anchor for like the world news leader. And I remember thinking, you know what, people are gonna see me eating this. When I first opened up, I was like, wait a minute, I'm seeing pasta, I'm seeing cookies. There's no way I'm taking that to work because all my coworkers were real snarky. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take these out of the Nutrisystem packages, I'm gonna put them in some plastic containers, I'm gonna take them in. And I could hear their thoughts. Oh, there goes Kat Carney eating lasagna. No wonder she can't lose weight. Oh, is that now she's eating popcorn? Oh, is that a cookie I see?
Oh, wow.
But by the third week on the program, now I lost weight the first week. I lost weight the second week. About the third week, my coworkers were like, have you done something different to your hair? And I'm like, no, it's still the same. By the sixth week, I was a full pant size smaller. And then in just over 4 months, I've dropped 45 pounds.
Wow.
And you know what? And I still thought like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna ride off into the sunset. And Nutrisystem came to me because they heard that I had gone on their program and said, hey, would you like to come and tell your story to America? Because I know what it's like to struggle with weight. I know what it's like to try diet after diet and program after program, and nothing works, or they're hard, or they're complicated. Nutrisystem works. I was that woman who I would get on the plane when I was heavier, and I could see the look in people's eyes, like, I hope she doesn't sit next to me.
Oh, wow.
When I was in New York visiting, I couldn't sit down on the subway because I couldn't fit in one seat. I remember, like, as I started losing weight, I was moving more. So I know what that feeling is like, and I know what it's like to feel like nothing is going to work for me. And today, you don't have to believe me today that it's going to work. What the proof is what it does in your life, and you can only see that if you decide, you know what, I'm gonna pick up the phone and I'm gonna give Nutrisystem a try, because this is the last Today Special of the year.
This is it.
This is it.
Okay, and you know what? This is a perfect time for it, because a lot of times we do think, like when we were together in January, it's a new year, I'm gonna do these things, but we are right on the verge of probably the biggest, I call it the eating season, the holidays, where, food gets just kind of out of control. There's sugars, there's cakes, there's everything around you. And if you're already in a feeling right now that I need to lose weight, and you can't imagine going into another big holiday season and thinking, how much more weight am I gonna gain this year, This is a great time for you. And that's why I'm glad that we have this as a Today Special today, but it's not gonna be for the rest of the year. Get it on auto ship so that you continue to have it coming towards you. And you've got your breakfasts, your lunches, your dinners, your desserts, your snacks. You're getting chocolate shakes, that come right along as we get you started. And Weekends are on your own. So yes, there's gonna be get-togethers and parties and things like that, but you're gonna be well on your way.
And that's why this is such a perfect program for this season, because sometimes we just skip those events altogether. I don't want to go, I can't find anything to wear. My auntie, love her to death, but she's gonna comment on my weight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that cousins be like, ooh, girl, you've been eating too much. But you know what? If you start Nutrisystem now, you're gonna be ready for holiday season. And the thing is too, because it's the weekends off program, your weekends off doesn't have to be the weekends. If you want to take Thanksgiving Day off on Thursday, you can do it.
Okay.
Look at Keith. He lost 55 pounds in, what is that, 12 months?
yeah.
So he went through a bunch of holidays and still dropped 55 pounds. And a lot of men aren't going to go hungry.
No,
they just aren't going to do it. They just are not going to go hungry. This is a program that works for you no matter where you are, where you're starting, what you're trying to do. But if your goal is weight loss, this is the program for you. Here's Laura, who lost 30 pounds. Whether you have 30 pounds to lose or 130 pounds to lose, Nutrisystem can get you there. And it's perfect for the holiday season, because now in January, instead of making a resolution of, I'm trying to lose weight, your resolution could do, you know what, I'm trying to maintain the weight that I lost at the end of 2023.
Oh, I love that.
How's that for a resolution?
I love that. And that's something really to look forward to. And it really motivates you. You can see Ken lost 65 pounds in 11 months. Susan lost 41 pounds in 8 months. Imagine if that were you up there. What would your image be? You know, what is your name? Nicole. Nicole lost, you fill in the blank, in 8 months, 6 months, whatever the case is. The thing is, you have to make the decision to start. And it starts with Nutrisystem, and it starts with delicious food. Because we're not, like you said, we're not giving up anything.
Nope.
We're just getting a better way to eat.
A better way to eat. How about getting up in the morning for breakfast, having a double chocolate chip muffin? And Marie Osmond gave me a tip. We were back in the green room one day, and she was like, you know what, Kat, pop it in the microwave for like 5 seconds, let the chocolate chips melt. So this is such an indulgent way to start your day. Or maybe you want to have a blueberry muffin, or oatmeal, or granola, or bran flakes. Maybe you're in a hurry, so you want to grab a bar. I flew in yesterday, and I left in the morning. I took a couple of bars with me and some fruit, because I didn't want to eat the salty, fatty airplane food that costs $1 million. And then for lunch, tuna salad, we've got noodles, we've got beans and ham soup, white cheddar mac and cheese, or bars. And you're adding a salad or maybe some grilled vegetables. And then every night, you get to dine on ravioli or pizza, the mac and cheese with turkey sausage.
Oh my gosh.
But wait, there's more.
Oh my goodness.
You're still eating. Every single night, you're having a snack or a dessert. Butter popcorn, white cheddar popcorn, cheese puffs. And if you're wondering, why is there so much, you know, cheddar this and cheddar that? Because this is Kat's favorites, and this is what Kat likes. Because that's what I hate. Cookies, chocolate-covered pretzels. What you're seeing here are the actual portions. This is what you're going to be eating. You're not going to be getting a recipe book that says, go buy some popcorn and pop it. You're not going to be getting a recipe book that says, okay, go buy some noodles, go buy some cheese, and then make a big pot of it, but only eat a quarter cup of it. That's not what this is going to be. This is going to be, place your order today, get your food home, and then just eat the food. Eat all of it. Everything here, nothing here takes more than a couple of minutes to prepare. And this is another one of my favorites, the rotini with meatballs. That's the white cheddar mac and cheese. Look at this. Now, this is one of the dinners. This is the rotini with meatballs. One of my favorites, has been one of my favorites from the get-go. And I like to do this with air-fried broccoli.
Okay.
Yeah, I put anything in an air fryer. I play a show in my head called Will It Air Fry? I don't like steamed broccoli. Like, I used to think I hated broccoli. It wasn't that I hated broccoli. I just didn't like it steamed. I like it air fried with my rotini.
I love that. And then I've got the macaroni and cheese. And I mean, what's life without macaroni and cheese?
I know.
I don't want to live that life. I want something where I get to have my favorites and I don't have to feel bad about it. And okay, so I'm going to take a bite.
It's so good.
And it's lunchtime too. I mean, this is perfect.
This is the new Lunch Bunch. You can be part of Lunch Bunch 2.0.
Yes.
In January, I want someone to call in. Would you say her name was Nicole?
Yes.
Nicole?
Nicole, I want you to call in.
Call in January and say, I was part of the August Lunch Bunch. I went ahead and placed more. And you know what? Call your friend.
Yes.
Girl, we going on Nutrisystem together. We going on, because you know, I was telling Alice earlier, we've never had a group before and after photo. Wouldn't that be so cool?
That really would. And you know what? And I know if it's you, because this is the thing. Most of us, we all, think about yourself and your friends and your family, and you guys may have similar lives. You've got kids, you've got spouses, you've got jobs or things that, kind of take your time, and over, life happens. You may put on weight and you're thinking, I've got to do something. And if that's you, and if that's maybe a group of friends that you know, get together. You order your today's special, call them, have them and encourage them. And you guys can do this together. And every day, everything is color coordinated. So what's your yellow gonna be this morning? What's your blue gonna be this afternoon? What's your red gonna be this evening? And, and then your snack. And it's something that you guys can look forward to, because when it comes to Nutrisystem, a team of professionals have put together your meals in the right portion, in the right way, so that you're not giving up anything and you get delicious food. And then you and your team can reach your goals together. And how exciting would that be? So this is the thing. Order today. You can get it on auto ship, with, again, far and away most of you are doing, and you reach your goal with Nutrisystem. There's so much that has come into this configuration. As a matter of fact, we were hearing from some befores and afters a little bit earlier. One of those testimonials that is just so iconic and so have stood the test of time in terms of her weight loss and keeping it off has been Marie Osmond.
Oh, yes.
I would love to hear from Marie again, because when she talks, and she's a celebrity, but she's a regular person. She had regular issues like all of us. Let's listen to her. Let's see her before and after, and let's listen to her success story.
I am a real customer, and I love still being here telling people don't give up. I'm living proof that Nutrisystem works and it changes your life, and you don't ever have to be that again. They fix it for you. They help you love yourself and move forward and have a great life.
And you know what? A lot of people don't realize this about Marie. Yeah. Before she went on the program, she was sitting at home, struggling with her weight, watching a program just like this, and said, I want to go on it. But she didn't want people to know she was going on another quote-unquote diet, so she had an assistant call, placed the order for her. She started the program. Then she got on that dancing show with all the stars and, was dancing the weight off while she was on Nutrisystem. And that was, oh gosh, I want to say it was over 10 years ago. Wow. And the reason people like Marie, like celebrities you see, like, the people call in on a regular basis. Like I come here on a regular basis. The reason we do that is because none of us ever thought we'd find something that could help us lose the weight and keep it off. None of us ever thought that it could be easy, that we just eat the food and lose weight. I always thought I've got to starve, or I've got to cut out a food group, or I've got to only eat once a day. Nutrisystem said, rewrote that entire narrative for me, starting with, I need to start my day with breakfast. Right now, what you're seeing in front of me, everything color-coded in yellow, these are your breakfasts. Other programs might say on day 1, this is what you have to eat. On day 2, this is what you have to eat. On Nutrisystem, pick whatever you want. It's like going to a buffet every morning. Do I want a chocolate muffin today? Do I want granola today? Do I want a blueberry muffin today? I'm good. I'm gonna eat whatever I want to eat. And you keep track of it in your tracker. When you place your order, you're gonna get a meal planner guide. And inside the meal planner guide, everything is laid out for you. So all you have to do is check it off. Here's blue, which is lunch. And you can eat, again, whatever you want in whatever order. Maybe I want a bar, maybe I want some white cheddar mac and cheese. Then every night for dinner, dinner is color-coded in red. Thick crust pizza, ravioli with meat sauce, mac and cheese with turkey sausage, rotini with meatballs. And I'm someone who likes to eat my bigger meal earlier in the day. So sometimes I'll eat my dinner for lunch and eat my lunch for dinner. Okay. We've got a lot of members of the HSN family who maybe drive trucks. You know what? You can keep this in your, in the cab of your truck. Maybe you're a teacher. You can keep these in your drawer at work, because everything is shelf stable. Nothing needs to be refrigerated.
Oh, even better.
That's right.
You don't have to make room in that freezer that might be packed with other stuff.
That Franken freezer with all that scary food.
Absolutely.
And Nutrisystem uses a soft canning process, so there are no artificial preservatives in here. The reason it's shelf stable is because what Nutrisystem does, they put the ingredients in the pouch, seal it, and then cook it. So like my grandmother used to can preserves, and that's what keeps preserves fresh. So that's how this works. Then every night you get to have a snack or a dessert. Butter popcorn, cheese puffs, white cheddar popcorn, cookies, chocolate-covered pretzels, and these are all your free gifts. Over $60 worth of free gifts. This is 4 weeks worth of food. And then you're also gonna get a meal planner guide. And inside the meal planner guide, it talks you through everything. So all you have to do is get up in the morning, check off your breakfast, check off your lunch in blue, check off your dinner in red. You're seeing your snacks here. You even get to add extra snacks if you want to. Check off your veggies. But what if you still have questions? On the back of the guide, there's a toll-free number just for HSN customers who are on the Nutrisystem program. You know, sometimes things might say, oh, you know what, you get 3 free calls, 4 free calls. With Nutrisystem, the entire time you're on the program, you can call this number every day if you want to. Because weight loss can sometimes be very lonely.
Yes.
And a lot of times people aren't supportive. They're not cheering on your, your successes. Or maybe it's your weekend off, you're wondering what to eat. You can call that number. You can call every day if you want to. Every single day. And let's go back to support for a minute here.
Yes.
I'm telling you, call your friend.
Yes.
Call your friend right now and say, girl, we are doing Nutrisystem.
Yes.
Call 2 friends.
Yeah.
We're going to do Nutrisystem together because it's so much more fun together. And if your friends go, I don't really know, let me tell you about the Nutrisystem Challenge. That is, you're gonna receive 4 weeks worth of food, eat all of the food, eat all the breakfasts, all the lunches, all the dinners, all the snacks and desserts, even the free items. Eat all of it. At the end of 4 weeks, if for any reason you aren't happy, call HSN and say, I want my money back. And they'll give you your money back, no questions asked, and there's nothing to send back because you've already eaten all of the food. And because I'm telling you, in January, I want the lunch bunch to really call in and represent, and I want to have a group picture, a group before and after picture.
I want to too, and I know as you're listening to this, you're saying, I'm in. When you call your friends and she says, oh, I don't know, how does it taste? It's delicious, we're gonna show you some more. How easy is it? It's microwave. It's literally, it's easier than probably how you made breakfast this morning. And what I also love, and what you're gonna love as well, is that you get a variety of food. When we think about what we actually prepare every week, it's kind of the same things over and over. It's the same spaghetti. It's the same Taco Tuesday. It's the same things. But with Nutrisystem, you're getting a variety, the kind of food that you would go to a restaurant and order when it comes to the variety that you're getting. So you're expanding your palate, but you're teaching yourself the right portion size. You're teaching yourself not to overeat. And you're kind of building in that confidence that you'll have so that when you get to a weekend, if you need help, call for help with that number. But when you get to a weekend, when you get invited to a party, when Thanksgiving rolls around, let's say you order this on auto ship and it's November and Thanksgiving's coming, and you might have a couple of family, get-togethers that you have to go to. You can have some support on one end, but you can have that confidence of, I already know how to eat. Nutrisystem has taught me. So it's not just, like you said, just a stern, you can't do this and you can't do that. Because saying can't never gets you to the can. I can lose weight, I can reach my goal. And that's what you're getting here with not only our today's special, but the extras. Like, you've got a cutting board because you're gonna be adding vegetables. You're gonna be adding broccoli, so you've got a cutting board for that. I love that we've got our portion controlled with the lid containers. So if you do wanna take them along with you, you're getting the shakes. Tell me how and when I would incorporate shakes.
So other programs, you live on a shake. The shake is your meal. Not so with Nutrisystem. So this particular program, your first week we call Fast 5, and it's called Fast 5 because you can lose up to 5 pounds in your first week. And you can use these shakes to eat along with your breakfast. Then if you're on auto delivery, every month you're going to receive another free 7 shakes. Now, if you like the shakes as much as I do, you can actually order the canisters of them on hsn.com, or when you call in, you can ask for the canisters, because you can have a shake every single day. You can have it with your breakfast. Maybe you want to have it as an additional snack during the day, but it's a nice protein-filled shake. Have it after if you go for a nice walk. You can have it when you get back from your walk, but you're eating all day long in perfect portions. And when you were talking about learning what you need to do to eat right, what I noticed when I was on Nutrisystem is about that third or fourth week, I was like, oh, it's my weekend's off, I'm gonna go to a restaurant. And I ordered what I would normally order. And when the meal came, I looked at it and I was now able to see, wow, that's actually like 4 portions on that plate.
Isn't it amazing how that is?
Amazing. Then when I started eating, I couldn't even eat it all because now my body was in tune. I now understood the meaning of the phrase intuitive eating. I had a lot of thin friends and they're like, oh, you know, I just stop when I'm full. I'm like, oh, okay, great, good for you. Okay. Well, you know what? Nutrisystem taught me how to do that. I now understood that. And you know, there's lots of options out there. There are lots of things that go hand in hand. But here's the thing, when it comes to weight loss, you can't do it without portion control.
That's very true.
You have to eat. Lindsay had to eat. She lost 47 pounds in 12 months. She says, I want to see what Nutrisystem can do in my life. 47 pounds down. But you know what? You're never going to know if you can lose 47 pounds unless you give it a try. And the success stories just keep coming and keep coming. Here's Linda, who lost 80 pounds in 12 months.
Wow.
And I mean, she was beautiful in her before. She says, you know what? I just want to see what I can look like on Nutrisystem. And we have a lot of people who go on the program and say, you know what? My goal is 50 pounds in a year, and they go on to lose 80 pounds. Or my goal is I just want to lose 10 pounds, and they lose 35 pounds in 6 months, like Randy did. But you're not going to know unless you're in the program, unless, like I say, that movie when I was a kid, a little boy who wanted to go to the chocolate factory, and he goes, I got a golden ticket.
Yes.
When you place an order today for the Today Special for Nutrisystem, it's like getting a golden ticket.
Yes, it is. It is. I mean, and the thing is, you're getting over $400 worth of food for $199 as our Today Special, only for today. It's not going to be a Today Special for the rest of the year. So you're already getting an amazing value. It breaks out to be about $9.09 per day for for all of the food that you're eating. You're spending more than that on just lunch at the drive-thru or at a restaurant, or just when you go get that large coffee and a muffin, you know, and a donut. You're spending more than that. So you've got a huge value right up front. But the value on the back end is even is even bigger, because what you're learning and what you're gaining is how to eat for the long term. This is not a diet. This is the way that it teaches you how to eat going forward. When you saw those befores and afters, 5 months, 6 months, 12 months, how much weight they lost, and very likely keep it off. And if there's a point where, it crept back on because life happens, you go back to Nutrisystem and it kind of recenters you. And so I love that you've got it right here in the palm of your hands. Go to hsn.com, use the QR code. If you've never used that before, maybe you've shopped with us for everything. For clothes, for shoes, for makeup, for home, for healthcare, for electronics, even the computer that you're watching us on, or the TV that you're watching us on right now, maybe you bought that here at HSN. This is very likely the most important item that you will buy, because it's the one that directly is for you. And the better you feel about yourself, the better you can, radiate for those around you. And it's just a really simple decision. If you use that QR code, open up the camera on your cell phone, take a couple steps towards the screen, grab that code, click the link, and it takes you straight to the page. And all you have to do is say, do I want it once, or do I want it on auto ship? Get it on auto ship. Everybody's getting it on auto ship. And when you do, and Kat, let's head on over here, because when you do, you get food like this. You get to eat. You're not starving yourself. It's not anything that you have to, you have to change yourself. You don't. Nutrisystem makes it simple, and it makes it delicious, because if it weren't delicious, we would not do it.
Exactly. And I'm an emotional eater. When I have a good day, I like to celebrate with food. When I'm having a bad day, I like to celebrate with food. When I'm bored, I like to celebrate with food. And before Nutrisystem, I was thinking about food all the time. I would wake up in the morning, what am I gonna eat for breakfast? And then when life was really busy, I was finding myself just kind of eating leftovers of what I had made for the family, but I still wasn't paying attention to what I was eating. I was nibbling off of this, nibbling off off of that. Sometimes I was skipping breakfast and I still couldn't figure out, well, why is the weight not coming off? It's because I didn't have structure. Nutrisystem puts structure into your day, so it fits in your life. If you're doing this with friends, you can like put a board up together or like take pictures of the meal planner guide and look at what you're doing, because it will be amazing to you how quickly the weight starts to come off. I really didn't expect to see any weight loss the first week because I was eating all day long, and much less the up to 5 pounds now that we offer with the Fast 5. But Nutrisystem says, we have figured it out. We have figured it out for you. My mantra for last year and this year, because I've got just so much going on, people ask me, yeah, do this, come here, da, da, da. I don't have the mental bandwidth for it. I don't. I don't have the mental bandwidth for figuring out diets, for figuring out recipes. I don't have the mental bandwidth for it. If you are stretched, if you are extremely busy, if you are doing everything for everybody else and you don't have the mental bandwidth for one more diet, but you know you want to lose weight, Nutrisystem is the program for you. Let them take on the mental bandwidth. They've already created all the lovely recipes, the tuna salad, the granola, the oatmeal, the white cheddar mac and cheese. Oh, you've got the loaded mashed potatoes.
Yes, I do.
Good.
They're so good. I mean, they would be, if I weren't at work right now, they would be all gone already.
So yummy.
Because it's delicious, and that's the thing. You're not having to suffer through. You're not, to your point, you're not having to pick and choose, and you're not having to figure it out. Maybe you started the summer, and by the time you got to the summer, you were pretty good at the beginning of the year. And then summer hit and the kids were out and you were on vacation and people came to visit and you just feel like you fell off track and you just can't get back on. Let Nutrisystem get you back on. As a matter of fact, let's show a typical day of eating with Nutrisystem.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll start with what I'm holding in my hand. So this is one of the protein shakes. You're gonna get 7 shakes every month. Now, this is not a meal. This is an in addition to. So maybe I wanna do a chocolate. I could do a double chocolate muffin with a chocolate protein shake, or maybe granola or a blueberry muffin with some fruit and a chocolate shake.
Oh my God,
so that would be my breakfast.
That's good. That feels like cheating. It's not. It's delicious.
It's so thick. I love it. Then for lunch, maybe you're in a hurry, so you want to grab a bar and some fruit. Maybe you've got a little bit extra time, so you want to do the white cheddar mac and cheese with some, I don't know, grilled asparagus, or like my air fried broccoli. It tastes just like popcorn, I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. It's delicious. And so there's your white cheddar mac and cheese. So here's your lunch, color-coded in blue. Then when you move on to dinner, color-coded in red. Thick crust pizza, rotini with meatballs, the mac and cheese with turkey sausage, ravioli, and then every night a snack or a dessert. Butter popcorn, white cheddar popcorn, cheese puffs. And this is not, you know, we didn't double this serving up right here of these cheese puffs. This is not 2 bags. This is not, oh, go through here and eat like 4 cheese puffs and then close the bag. And, you know, I used to like eat something, I would look at the bag, I'm like, oh my gosh, it was like 8 servings and I still had like half a bag left. I would just throw it away. But, you know, or crunch it up so I wouldn't eat it later. But with Nutrisystem, you get to eat all of these. So everything that you're seeing on the table, these are the actual portions that you're going to be receiving. We are not gonna trick you. You're not gonna get it home and they're gonna go buy some pizza crust, go make some pizza, go do this, go mix this, go weigh this, go measure that. It's not happening. Because I'm telling you, I do not have the bandwidth for it. I just don't. I just don't. I need to eat, I need to be healthy, and I need to keep it moving. So if you're trying to keep it moving, this is the time to do it, this is the day to do it, to make this decision to say, you know what, I'm giving Nutrisystem a try.
Please do it. I mean, because you have other things in life that are just, you know, that are important and demand your attention, but you want to take care of yourself as well. So this is the easiest decision that you can make for yourself. And like we said, today's the day. It's a Today Special today, but it will not be for the rest of 2023. And we wanted you to jumpstart and get yourself going into the holiday season, which is coming up fast and furious. But we don't want you to dread that. We don't want you to think, oh my gosh, I'm going to put on another 10, 15 pounds by the end of the year on top of what I already need to lose. We want you to be ready for it, whether, you know, both going towards your goal, but also mentally and with your confidence. Be ready for it. You learn how to have portion control. You learn how to eat. Weekends are off. And to Kat's point, weekend is whatever day that birthday party is and you've been invited, or whatever, you know, Thursday, you know, the Thursday of Thanksgiving, that's your weekend off and you get right back on. You get the entire month Weekends on your own, add your own vegetables, you get all of your extras. It's over $400 worth of value that you're getting today for $199.99. Get it on auto ship, and we'll send it right on out to you, and you can get started the day you get it home. Shop on hsn.com, it's right there on the home screen. Use the app. Use the QR code. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to give you a chance to go ahead and place your order. And then when we come back, we're going to talk to some more folks who've had their success stories from Nutrisystem.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
The only place where you can watch and shop. HSN Plus. Watch and shop more chefs.
You know what that spells for me? Good time.
Una bella love, baby.
Bon appetit.
More designers.
Now I get to design for you.
What do you do when you are really, really bad?
This is the party! More inspiration.
Joanna Garcia Swisher, 43.
Welcome to Design School.
To be here, I feel like it's a pinch me moment, honestly.
Stream free now on all your favorite devices.
Shop a weekend loaded with a fall star bevy of HSN's best. Shop featured favorites to exclusive and celebrity brands, in fashion and beauty to kitchen, electronics, home, organization, garden, and more, with sale prices on all brands on air all weekend long. It's the weekend to watch. Great things are happening this weekend on HSN and at hsn.com. It's fall in the stars.
I'm driving high speed to California. Meet me at your place, I didn't warn ya. Deep late night talking, getting to know ya. You pull me coke, days in the morning. Say, how you drive my heart, and I feel that she might be the one.
Well, a lot of you are shopping with us on hsn.com, and when you're there, I want you to notice our Best in Beauty Week. We've got up to 50% off on some of your favorite beauty brands, and we've pretty much got them all the big ones, all of the ones that you have been looking for, whether it's skincare, hair care, makeup, body care, tanning. We've got it. Check it out. Best in Beauty Week, up to 50% off on selected items. Check it out on hsn.com. And if you are just tuning in today, our today's special is from Nutrisystem, and it's been very popular for a variety of reasons, for men and women of all ages, and it's because if you have weight to lose, if you've been working towards getting to your weight loss goal, and it's been tough for you to try to do it on your own, and you've done all the fat diets and you've done all of the things that people tell you to do, and it's just not working, I want you to try Nutrisystem. What you're gonna get, and this is their weekends off program, but you get everything that you need for breakfasts, lunches, dinners, snacks for the entire month. You're even getting some extras when you order our today's special today. Everything is color coordinated. Yellow is breakfast, blue is lunch, red is dinner, purple are snacks. That means goodies. So nothing's off limits. You're just eating it in a way that allows you to reach your goal. You're not overeating, you're not binging, you're not eating. You're eating good, delicious food in the right proportions. Add vegetables, breakfast or on your own, and you're getting all of it today for less than $200. And that really breaks down to be about $9.09 per day for all of the food that you're getting, all of your meals. And when you consider going to the grocery store and how much $9.09 is how far that's gonna take you, doesn't take you nearly as far as our today's special from Nutrisystem is going to take you. Yes, we just added a pizza down onto that table, macaroni and cheese, potatoes. We've got all of our favorites and then some, which when you order today, in addition to getting your today's special, you're also gonna get a few extras. You're gonna get a 7 count of the chocolate shakes, and I'm telling you, They taste like, ooh, I shouldn't be drinking this shake, but yes, you can have. It's so delicious. You're gonna get the cutting board. You're gonna get 10 of our food storage containers, and these are all portion controlled. These are just some of the extras that you're getting when you order our today's special. Everything on this table is a value of about $419. So you get so much when it comes to our today's special, but it's only gonna be a today's special for today, and we're not gonna have another Nutrisystem Today special for the rest of 2023. You'll also notice that it's not in the refrigerator. You don't need to make food in the refrigerator or freezer because these are all gonna be shelf stable and they can go right into your pantry until you're ready to eat them. I'm coming back over to Kat Carney, who's with us. And when we talk about Nutrisystem, Kat, I know you've heard every excuse, right?
I've made every excuse.
Really? What are some of the ones that you hear, or maybe that you've even said over and over?
I said that my metabolism was slow, that I was big boned, that I was like over 40, so I can't lose weight. You know, I told myself everything. I had doctors tell me that, well, you know, you're never gonna be like normal size. Well, why not? I know, right? Isn't that rude?
Oh
It is so rude. Rude, very rude. And you know, because I'd been heavy really my whole life. I was a heavy child, I was heavy in my teens, I'd gotten up to over 240 pounds when I was an adult, and I'm 5'6", and 240 is the last number I remember seeing on the scale. I might have even gotten higher than that, because after a while, I just stopped looking. And you know what, I believed all of those stories. That was my Christmas outfit that year. That picture there on the left, those pants, wait till you come out to see these. These are the pants that I was wearing in that picture. And I told myself everything that I can't be a weight loss success story. These are the pants that I was wearing. I can stand in one leg of the pants now. And you know what, Tamara? The weight came off so quickly that I didn't even realize it. So after I had lost my initial weight on Nutrisystem, I went to go clean the house. And I was like, oh, let me throw on those green pants. And I went to go put these on, and they just fell off of me.
Wow.
Because it was just so seamless and just so effortless the way I lost the weight. And that can be you too. I look at that picture, I go, those are the pants.
Yes.
And whenever I come into the building, no one says, hi, Kat, welcome back. They go, do you have the pants? I'm like, I've got the pants. Oh, hi, by the way. Yes, exactly. So you know what? If you decided to go on the program today, go in your closet, pull out a pair of pants that are gonna be your before pants. And then go in your closet, like this shirt that I'm wearing now, I haven't been able to fit in this shirt for years, much less button it up and get my arms in it. So, you know, I went back on the program because I was part of the original lunch bunch, the original HSN Nutrisystem lunch bunch. And so when I was trying to find stuff to wear, I was like, well, I can't go into my normal sweats that I wear. So I pulled out this blouse that I've kept because I'm like, one day I'm gonna get back in it. And I'm in it. I've got room to spare. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my waist is looking kind of small in this. I was like, I'm taking that. So all my clothes that I have, my blazers that I have here today, these are all things that I could not wear last year. Wow. Could not get in at all. And one of them was a blazer that I bought. It was too tight when I bought it. But I was like, but it was so pretty, I had to have it.
We do it. We do that. Because we're gonna get in it. We're gonna just not eat for a few days and we're gonna get it. But that's not how it works. Your body needs the energy. It just needs it in the right way.
That jacket has hung in my closet for years with the tags on it. It's a bright green jacket. I'm probably gonna wear it tonight when I come back for the 8 p.m. show. Because I was like, one day I'm going to wear it. And you know what? And I'm in the blazer now. I'm in it. Nutrisystem did that. Do you have something in your closet that's been snug for a while that you want to get back into? Nutrisystem can do it for you.
Definitely. Kat is an amazing weight loss Nutrisystem success story. We want you to hear from more. And while you're listening, go ahead and order yours. Get it on auto ship. Recruit your friends and family who are gonna be your everyday support system when it comes to Nutrisystem. Let's talk to Audrey. She's giving us a call from Indiana. Welcome to HSN, Audrey.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hi, Audrey. It is great to speak with you. So we're gonna show your before and after picture. And I want you to tell us how you decided to start with Nutrisystem.
Yeah, so there was multiple reasons. So I started with Nutrisystem right when COVID hit. And, you know, I was at home like everyone else, and I was very near to my pantry, and that was becoming problematic. I was also a year out from planning my wedding, and I knew, you know, if it's not now, then it's never going to happen for me. You know, these are two really great motivators, and I've tried, you know, just about everything, And I gave Nutrisystem a try, and it really changed my whole life.
Oh my gosh. So tell us, when we talk about how easy the program is, the fact that everything is color coordinated and easy to use, would you find that that was the case?
Oh my gosh. So easy. And I love that it just came right to my doorstep, especially, as I mentioned with COVID, everyone was freaking out about going to the grocery store, but I didn't have to go anywhere. Yeah. It's such a time saver. Especially even now, I work, in the corporate office world, and it just saves me so many grocery trips. And actually, it's more affordable than most grocery trips. So, I really benefited from it.
And how soon after you started Nutrisystem were you able to clearly know, you know what, this works?
It was the first week. So after the first week, I had lost 5 pounds, and I was really, really motivated by that. Yeah. I loved that initial push, and that motivated me to keep going. And I would say I consistently lost weight each week. And anytime I did, hit a plateau, the people that knew me through the app were really, really helpful. So there was always a million resources for me, so I never felt alone.
Yes. Well, I wanted to let everyone at home know. So what Audrey's talking about is the NuMe app. It's the Nutrisystem app so if you're someone who doesn't necessarily want to use a paper guide, you can download an app and you can track your meals that way. You can ask questions that way. And that's also included in the program. So I love, Audrey, that you took advantage of all of the support resources that came with the Nutrisystem program. But what were some of your favorite meals?
Oh my gosh, I love pasta. So the chicken Parmesan one was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I loved some of the recipes from the NuMe app. I loved those. There's a turkey spinach meatloaf in the NuMe app that I still, it's in my weekly rotation.
Let me ask you, Audrey, were you skeptical when you started Nutrisystem, and had you done other things in the past?
About 6 months before trying Nutrisystem, I was just trying to, do things on my own. I was working out regularly at that time, which I think gave me the push and the motivation to try a little further. I was taking baby steps, and I was actually on the treadmill at the gym when I saw Nutrisystem ad. And I'm like, it can't get any easier than that. That seems pretty foolproof. Coming to your door, showing you what you need to eat, the appropriate portions. I discovered that was my biggest downfall with dieting in the past. I had no idea what a correct portion was. And Nutrisystem has taught me, the correct, I can still enjoy all of my favorite things, but it's all about moderation and supplementing with, your healthy greens and fruits and, all those types of things.
Well, I love that you already had an active lifestyle, but so often, people say you can't outrun a bad diet. Right. And so you were seeing that. You're like, wait, I'm working out. I'm not seeing the results I want. Yeah. But that nutrition component is so important.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I think I was overcompensating with the working out. So I was like, well, I can still eat whatever I want, but I'll try to outrun my diet, and that did not work. So yeah, as soon as I started using Nutrisystem, I was like, this is the golden ticket. So yeah, I noticed results very immediately.
Now you said you were shedding for the wedding. When were the nuptials?
We got married in September of 2020.
Oh, and how was it?
It was great. I mean, definitely, some roadblocks with COVID.
Yeah.
But overall, went well. I ordered my dress before COVID. It was a size 14. Yeah. I got it altered to death. I think it ended up being closer to a size 4 when it was all said and done.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I just got chills.
Yeah, big accomplishment for sure.
Was that your I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. Were you planning? Did you think, well, I'll just try to lose 10 pounds or I'll just try to lose 20? Like, did you know you were going to hit 50?
No, I didn't really have a goal in mind. Actually, my goals just kept changing because I noticed losing the weight was easier than I had thought it was going to be because it had been so hard in the past.
Yes.
So every milestone I achieved, I'm like, hey, why don't I try for a little bit more? I want to tone my arms more. I want to do this. And with Nutrisystem aiding me in that process, I kept changing my goals. So yeah, really at the end of the day, I just wanted to get healthy and I wanted to feel my best on my wedding day and with that look my best. So when I lost 50 pounds, I was really surprised by that accomplishment.
I love that story.
So excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for calling in and sharing your story with everyone. I know that there's somebody who's listening and they are looking at your before and after, and they're listening and they're saying, I do the same thing and I haven't been getting the results. I want to try Nutrisystem. So Audrey, thank you so much for inspiring so many people.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the weight loss and the marriage.
Yes, for sure. And you know what? She said something. Sometimes we are going to the gym. We are working out. We are going to that, that spin class. And we're not seeing any difference in our body or in the number on the screen, on the scale. Maybe you feel like you've got more stamina, but what you really want is to lose weight. Maybe you've got a number in mind. Audrey said she didn't necessarily have a number in mind. But when you start to get those results, you want to do more. You want to go further. So that's why I suggest getting on auto ship. You can always cancel auto ship. Let's say you reach your goal in 3 months. Cancel. You don't need to have them coming further. But let's say you get to 3 months and you're saying, wow, I'm doing better than I realized. I'm going to go further. If you're already on auto ship, you can do that. After our today's special, you can't then go back and get the today's special price. So get it today while we've got it for you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks for the full month. Weekends are on your own. You add your own vegetables. If you've got a microwave, you're good to go. We've got some food right in front of us as well, and I'm dying to dive in.
We've got ravioli. Yes, this is the mac and cheese with the turkey sausage, one of my all-time favorites. And it's fairly new. Like when I was originally on the program, this meal didn't exist. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's delicious, right? All those meatballs. And you know what? Audrey lost weight, was shedding for the wedding, eating mac and cheese with turkey sausage meatballs, eating ravioli. She went from double-digit wedding dress to single-digit day of the wedding.
Wow, this is good.
Every caller we've had today said, you know what? I didn't have a goal in mind, or I started out like this, I didn't know what to expect, or my goal was 50 and I lost 80. My goal was 30 and I lost 70. And that's what happens with Nutrisystem, because we don't really know what we can be. I never thought, I could buy clothes off the rack and they would fit. I just thought I always had to get like an oversized sweatshirt. I had to have stretchy pants, that I could never wear a belted waistline because I was very apple shaped. I was not hourglass shaped. Nutrisystem was like, hey, wait a minute, girl, you got a waist. I'm like, oh, I do.
Yeah.
And I'm putting out the call. The lunch bunches, like that train is pulling in right now. Who is on the train? Because I'm telling you, in January when I'm back, you and I are going to put out a call to the lunch bunch.
Okay.
We want to see the pictures.
Yes.
Call your girlfriends, call your friends, say we're doing this together. Take pictures all along the way. Tag us. We want to know. And maybe you can be in that first group before and after photo.
I would love it. I would love it because I want you to reach your goal. And I want you to surpass whatever you think you can be or whatever you think you can do. Because the thing is, when it comes to, some people say, well, I've been a little bit overweight my whole life. We learn how to eat from our parents, from our household. And if we never learn the right portions because we always had a huge bowl of cereal instead of this much, or we had, what would be 3 slices of cake instead of just the 1, we never really learned what an actual portion is supposed to be. Everything has gotten bigger. The size of our plates, the size of our forks have gotten bigger. So when it comes to working out, and having that nutrition component, understanding portion control, that's where Nutrisystem is coming in, and it's helping you every day for every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And when we say snacks, we're talking about cookies and popcorn and all the things that we would normally love.